Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of What Does Jerry Bean Yellow Think He's Doing Holding a Camera? Well, if you notice, this is my workstation, my very cluttered workstation. But on this mat, you see decks, lots of decks. Got Karibo, Naturias, Skull Servant, Boojans, Noble, guess what? Noble Heroes. That'll be fun. Machina Gadgets, Wind-Ups, and maybe Vampires? Anyway, all decks that I mean to work on. Maybe I'll get to them after, since Regionals have been done. Which we will be getting deck profiles from that shortly. But for today, I have something that is not Regionals. I have beasts. Lots and lots of beasts. Excuse me for working with one hand. My poor excuse for a tripod was not suiting me very well right now. Alright, so we're working with one hand. We have 2 copies of Egotistical Ape. Now this will be a raccoon build, but I like him. Ego Ape makes a lot of fun plays because going turn 1 into Star Eater and Naturiya Barkion, it does not make for a fun day. Well, for them. And Boojans and Noble Heroes are moved. So Skull Servants. Because I need room to put these. 2 copies of Keymouse as just an optional 1 tuner. That's about all it is, except maybe a little bit of Surge if I need it. 2 Cal Soda, because that free destruction. Bellerophon, because everybody loves Bambi, and having a level 2 tuner searchable by Obedience School is nice. Two Tree Otter, once again searchable by Obedience School. Originally this deck, before Obedience School was released, ran 3 Koala and 3 Tree Otter. Now it only runs 2 of each. Yeah, I just fast forwarded through that part of the deck. Oh, sorry. We do still run 3 Sea Koala. So, rephrase what I just said, because apparently I can't speak. 3 Sea Koala, not 2. Because it's an Earth level 2, not a water. 2 Pond Poco. Because setting things isn't always my favorite thing to do, but sometimes I need to. 2 Tantan, because, well, if I can special summon something face up after setting, why not? Mostly for Obedience School, though. Nice fodder. 1 Tangrasneer. Yeah, you remember how I said that Egotistical Ape makes a turn 1 Star Eater and a Naturiya Barkion? He's part of it. So I'll set those aside. 1 Wind-Up Kitten, just for free sending. And 1 Raikou for destruction and milling. I'm iffy on milling, but it's not too bad. Of course, the star player. 3 Obedience Schooled. If you don't open it with it, you pray you get it soon. One, 2, 3, Air's-Rock Sunrise. And that's where this comes in. I might as well wait till I had everything revealed for it. So generally, if you open up with Ego Ape, Tangrasneer, and Air's-Rock, you can make a pretty fun play of pitch Tangrasneer to special summon Egotistical Ape. Then Tangrasneer raises his level by 3. Well, his on-effect raises him by 3, but Tangrasneer is the level you need. Then you Air's-Rock Sunrise, Tangrasneer back. You now have a level 7, level 8 tuner, level 3 non-tuner. There's your Star Eater, or if you're using any of the level 2 beasts, you'll get a Barkion instead. So, 3 Air's-Rock, plus if your opponent has monsters on board, lower their attack. 2 Close Force for just more attack and defense and moving around. So, I mean, I guess it hurts gravekeepers if you play against them, or harpies, just to stop field spells. One Book of Moon, just to be blanket removal, and it's shiny. Pot of Duality for extra searching. Well, not searching, adding. 1, 2 MST. 1 Scapegoat for blanket monsters, and also for tuner fodder. 1 Dark Hole. 1 Day of Peace. Yes, I'm only running one Dark Hole because this deck doesn't need the huge removal, and I'm not running Raigeki or Snatch Steal because I don't feel like it. Alright, through mistake. Kind of plays staple into this deck because it shuts down Satellar Knights, shuts down Cleaforts, partially. The only downside is it can get hit, but you're running 3, so 9 times out of 10 you can get 1 or 2 on board. And our one-ofs, Compulsory, Solemn, Bottomless, and then 2 Mirror Force. Alright. That rounds out the deck. Can't remember the last count on it. I think it's like 42. I'll put it in the description. But it's a fun deck. It actually runs fairly consistently. Alright. Extra deck time. 1, 2 Sendayu, because he's your main rank 2 to go into. There have been times I've wanted a third one, but I never really burned through the 2 and then still have game left to play. 1 Gold Rat, because I do run the level 1s. I've never really turned into, or had a situation where I've made him, but he's a free draw. Anyways, you can replace him for another Sendayu. 1 Beast, could be 2, would be better. 1 Armades, because you can make level 5s pretty easily. Along with 2 Unicorn. Cut Unicorn out for any other, or cut at least 1 copy of Unicorn out for any other staples. There's better level 5s out there. Castor would work. I just have 2 in here because that's how I've been running it. It's a more hobby setup, which is why I also want 1 Bicorn and 2 Tricorn. Plus, one of my Tricorns is really shiny. Anyway, that's kind of the beast ones. We have 1 Barkion, because Barkion and Beast are pretty beast. Ha, get it? Leodrake, and his upgraded Keeper of the Sacred Tree, because they're both fairly easy to hit if you have just the right board. And then 1 Star Eater, for the same reason. Alright. And that is the Little Beast deck profile. And if you wonder why everything in here is extremely shiny, the person that this was made for really likes shiny things. And I just kind of modded it from there. So, we'll be bringing you deck profiles for regionals, along with, maybe, if I can get to work, some of these generically fun deck profiles that I'm working on. Or anything from this box, you can see it, or anything from these boxes. There's a lot of them, just don't question it. Alright, so that's Jerry Bean Yellow, signing off.